High school baseball is back on Beaver Media and the Daleville Preps channel. This afternoon from Daleville, Indiana, it's the championship game in 1A Sectional 55 as the Wes-Del Warriors take on the Daleville Broncos. Good afternoon. Hello again, everyone. Happy Memorial Day to one and all. Brian Beaver along with you again today, and we're set to crown a champion here in 1A 55. A Delaware County matchup as Wes-Del and Daleville took care of business earlier today, and they're ready to go. Teams have been introduced. They're on the field doing some warm-up routine here, and we're just about set for action here at the place I call the Corral. Daleville is the home team here in the championship game. Wes-Del the visitors. Wes-Del advanced with an easy 14-1 win over Anderson Prep earlier today. Daleville defeated Cowan 8-1, and Evan Etchison masterpiece as he went the distance in under 100 pitches and struck out 16 Blackhawk batters to send his team to the sectional title game. Winning sectionals has become habit here in Daleville. They've won 4 in a row. They'll look for their 5th today. Warriors will look to break that string right here in the Broncos' home park. Caden Gothrop is getting the start here in the championship game for Terry Turner's Broncos, the left-hander going through the last couple of warm-up tosses for him today. And we're almost set to go. Beautiful day to play. It's partly cloudy, more sun than cloud right now. A light breeze blowing out toward center field. And very muggy. Into the 80s here. Dew point is probably pushing 70. And it's going to be a sticky start to what we hope will be a full game here with a tornado watch in effect and dangerous weather potentially coming in later on today. That's why they moved this game from its original 5 p.m. starting time to what is going to be, roughly 3:30. Good crowd here, as you might imagine, with 2 local teams, neighboring teams in the matchup. A lot of fans here today to see this one. Last toss taken by Gothrop, the throw down, and we're about set to go from Daleville High School. We'll pick up the lineups as we roll through them today.
Number 2, Jared May.
It'll be Jared May to lead off for the Wes-Del Warriors. A right-handed hitter, tough out. Wes-Del wearing the road grays with maroon lettering and maroon trim. White batting helmets. Caden Gothrop looking into Ethan Pittsford for a sign. He's into his windup. And the first pitch of the day in the championship game is called a ball. We're underway at 3:21. Gothrop ready. Wind up pitch. Swing and a miss. May chased a fastball upstairs to even the count. 1-1. Defensively for Daleville, they've got Wilson in left, Price in center, Bowen out in right. We'll set your infield shortly. Gothrop winds and deals. Swing and a miss. Fastball on the outer edge, and it's 1-2. Waltermeyer at third, Stecker at short, Smith at second, Etchison at first for the Bronco infield. Third to first. Pittsford, the catcher, waiting on the next from Caden Gothrop. Worked a fastball away. Good eye by May, and it's 2-2. Zach Todd and Mason Whitted due up here in the wings in the Wes-Del first. Winner of this game will go to Flora, Indiana on Saturday for the regional at Carroll High School. Gothrop ready. The pitch, swing and a miss. That made a chase up out of the zone. That's one away.
Come on, Jack, let's go.
That'll bring up Zach Todd.
Number 13, Zach Todd.
Todd is the opposing pitcher today. Right-handed batter, just a freshman. Gothrop very deliberate in his windup. Works a fastball outside. Mason Whitted on deck. Mitchell Light in the hole if the Warriors can get a runner. The windup and the pitch. Fastball beauty on the outside corner, knee-high strike with Todd taking. Thanks for joining us, no matter where you are, around the state, around the world. Good having you along on this Memorial Day. Remember, for 5 seconds today, the reason for this day. Here comes the next pitch from Gothrop. Grounded sharply towards short. Stecker charges, fields, low throw. Etchison can't dig it. Todd is going to be safe. Throwing error by Stecker. And just that fast, Wes-Del has a runner.
Third baseman number 4, Mason Whitted.
Mason Whitted strolls up to the plate. Probably the best hitter in the Warriors lineup. Looks down at Bob Todd, his coach at third. Rolls through the signs. 1 on, 1 away. We are just underway from Daleville High School. Caden Gothrop will work from the stretch for the first time today to Whitted. The kick in the fire. Called a ball. Whitted steps out. Now he's back in there. Gothrop looks over at first, brings it home. Too high, 2-0. Umpires today, Brian Elliott working the plate. James Crosby is the umpire at first base. Thomas Porter making the calls at third. Top of the first inning, Wes-Del has a runner at first with 1 away. Whitted trying to move him. He takes high, and Whitted is ahead in the count, 3-0. We'll see if Bob Todd gives him a green light. Now time called as Pittsford, the catcher, trots out for a quick convo with Gothrop. Caden's leaving a lot of balls up here early in the first inning. Congratulations to Yorktown. They won the 3A sectional earlier today, beating Guerin Catholic. Don't have a score yet from Wapahani and Monroe Central. That one should just about be over as well. So at least 2 Delaware County teams are going to go on to the regionals next week in their respective classes. Gothrop's pitch is a strike. Whitted was taking all the way, and it was a pipeline fastball. 3-1. Ground ball would get you out of trouble if you could turn it into a twin killing. Gothrop ready with the sign, brings it home. Swing and a miss. Whitted out in front, and the count runs full. May struck out. Todd reached on a throwing error by the Daleville shortstop, Max Stecker. Gothrop trying to put him away here. Fastball outside, ball 4. 2 men on here now for Wes-Del.
Shortstop number 10, Mitchell Light.
Cleanup man Mitchell Light is the batter for the Warriors with 2 on and 1 away. Tall, slender, right-handed hitter. Gothrop in a first inning jam right out of the chute. Etchison at first base is in on the grass at the cutout. Squares to bunt, it's right back to the mound. They could get an out in front. Throw to third, they got him. Well done defensively. The bunt was too strong, too close to the mound. And Gothrop had plenty of time to pick it up and throw to third and get the lead runner for the second out of the inning. That's 1-5. That moves
Fielder number 12, Dalton Low Miller.
Whitted down to second. White at first on the fielder's choice, and that brings up Dalton Lowmiller, the Wes-Del center fielder. Gothrop's pitch is just outside, ball one.
Come on, D.
We've had some strange things happen in the first two games today. Who knows what might happen here? 2 on, 2 out. Gothrop's delivery is a strike. Fans didn't like it. Thought it was low. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count to Dalton Lowmiller. Right-handed batter has got Whitted at second. Mitchell Light at first. They'll play behind Light at first with 2 away. Here's the pitch. Fastball outside. 2-1 the count. Daleville won 8-1 a short time ago, and they had 4 2-run innings. 2-2-2-2. Doesn't happen very often. Gothrop with the sign, checks the runners, brings it home. Hit him. That'll load him up.
Let's go.
Not a great start to the game
Lowmiller hit by
for
the
Caden Gothrop.
to load the bases.
He's a sophomore. Bases are loaded now
Second
with 2
baseman,
away
number 9.
for Jace
Wilson.
Wilson.
Let's go. Find a pitch and drive it. Let's go.
Chance to get out in front early for Wes-Del here in the top of the first inning. Wilson playing second base. Now Gothrop will flip back to the windup. Here's the pitch. Inside with a fastball. Nowhere to put him. Wilson with teammates at every stop with the bags juiced. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased a fastball up out of the zone. Count is 1-1. Broncos are straight away in the outfield defensively. The wind now just starting to kick up a little bit from the left field corner toward the right field scoreboard. So balls in the air toward right will get a little help. Here's the pitch. Hit that way, but into the backstop. Gothrop a pitch away from getting out of a jam and wiggling off the hook. Wes-Del has done all this without a hit. Nothing into the count. Gothrop kicks and deals. Struck him out looking with a fastball at the top of the zone. That does it in the first inning for Wes-Del. Gothrop deals with 2 Ks. Warriors leave the max and a bad taste in their mouth going to the bottom of the first. At the break, Wes-Del nothing. Daleville coming to bat on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. There's just one place where a team is more than a group of individual agendas. It's a catalyst for demonstrating the potential of the collaborative spirit. There's just one place where players, coaches, and fans experience the exhilaration that happens when an entire community rallies behind the school team. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. In addition, high school sports help young people in Indiana develop the discipline and confidence they need to be leaders in life, even as they unite communities like nothing else. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to the ball game. We move to the home half of inning number 1 in a scoreless affair. Wes-Del threatened loading the bases but couldn't get anyone home. And now it's Daleville's turn to take a look at Zach Todd the Wes-Del pitcher, a freshman. Right-hander going through his final warm-up toss. Here's how Daleville will bring him to the plate here in the first inning. It'll be Josh Price to lead off. Max Stecker behind him in the 2-hole. Caden Gothrop is the 3-hole hitter and the pitcher.
Number 3, Josh Price.
Defensively for Wes-Del, Alex Light in left, Low Miller in center, Pittsford in right. On the infield, Whitted, Mitchell Light, Wilson, and Wiley, third to first. May the catcher. Todd's first pitch is swung on and popped up into right field. It's going to carry out near the warning track and near the fence, and it's dropped as he backpedaled. Pittsford couldn't catch it. Price is around second. He's going to head for third. They're not going to throw. And it's going to be either an error or a triple. He should have caught that ball. We'll see what they say upstairs. It carried and carried and carried a little more. Not an easy play.
Number 10, Max Stecker.
So that brings up Max Stecker. So a golden opportunity right out of the chute for the Broncos. Todd's pitch is a fastball too high. Stecker would love to atone for his throwing error earlier and drive in the game's first run right here. He takes on the outer corner for a strike. Nice pitch by Todd to even the count. Stecker ready. So is Todd. Winds and fires. Fastball, swing and a miss. 1-2. Todd, a hard-throwing right-hander, as you would guess, for a guy who usually plays shortstop. Here's one fouled back out of play. A lot of youth in this Wes-Del lineup. And in fact, also for Daleville. Daleville only has 2 or 3 seniors who play appreciable innings. The rest are underclassmen. Smash, fair ball down the left field line. That's going to break the ice. Price trots home with the first run of the day, and it's 1-0 Daleville. On a line drive RBI single by Max Stecker. Well done. So he does atone
Pitcher number 17
for the error.
Caden Gothrop.
And now it's Caden Gothrop's turn. Gothrop, one of the few left-handed swingers for Terry Turner's ball club. Wes-Del plays him to pull in the infield. Swing and a miss. Bit of a shift look with the shortstop favoring toward the center of the diamond. We'll see if Stecker might be running. He dives back on the pickoff throw over. Another Tide commercial waiting to happen down there in the home whites that are now the home browns. Gothrop trying to move him. He shows bunt. It's in the dirt. Stecker's going to break and advance to second base on the wild pitch. Stecker's a good base runner. He's aggressive. As soon as that ball bounced away from the catcher to the catcher's left, Stecker took off, knowing that would make it a much tougher throw. So a runner in scoring position for Gothrop, and he'll foul one back out of play on the left side. Trying to get this game in its entirety so they don't even have to toy with a partial game, a make-up date tomorrow, a suspended game. None of that. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks, headed for third, throw down. They got a chance to get him. It's up the line, though, and into left field. Stecker's up and coming home. He's going to score without a throw. It's 2-0 Daleville. Stolen base, E2, 2-zip Broncos. The throw, if it had been on the bag, would have had a shot at getting him. but it was well off the line.
1 out inning.
And Whitted at third, dived but couldn't get it. Next pitch
Second baseman, number 14.
Peyton Smith.
Peyton Smith.
is ball one. Gothard, by the way, is out. Next one, a called strike on the outside edge. Gothard got rung up on that stolen base attempt and wild pitch, and then a throw into left field. Next one home, Price, or make it Smith, is up, and 2-0 is the count. Smash, a mile foul. Look out over there near the parking lot. Over that way, Peyton. 2-2 count. Breaking ball inside. Smith out of the way, and the count is full. So a 2-0 game. Wes-Del trailing. And there's ball 4 to Smith.
Smith walks. Third baseman, number 12.
We've had a little bit of
Jared
everything
Rosenmeyer.
already. Broncos have a pair in the bank and a runner at first with one away. Jared Waldermeyer, the third baseman, taking his licks against Todd. And there's a beautiful fastball on the outer edge for a strike. Waldermeyer had a booming double in Daleville's earlier win over Cowan. Fastball in the dirt. Nice scoop by the catcher. Snap throw to first, not in time. That was a nice play by May. Showing off some skills there. Count 1-1. 2-0 game, bottom of the first. Fastball low on its outside as well. Waldermeyer ahead in the count, 2-1. Smith, big lead, snap throw, close, but no cigar. Pete is nursing a sore left wrist. Got dinged in game one earlier. Pitch comes home. Fouled right back to the screen. This is one of the smaller parks in the state. There's only 30 feet of real estate from the back point of the plate to the backstop. It's a very small park. If you're not awake in the on-deck circle, you could get yourself killed by a whistling line drive. I'm here to tell you, you're not very far away. Todd ready in the stretch. Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air, deep, right center field. That could be trouble. It's going. It's gone. Jared Waldermeyer, 2-run shot to right center field, and it's 4-0 Broncos. I told you a moment ago, anything hit that way in the air is going to get some help. That one didn't need much. He crushed it. You hear the reaction of the Daleville home fans. They're loving every minute of that. Pitching starts with keeping guys in the park. Todd got touched big time right there.
Catcher, number 18.
It's a 4-run first already for Daleville, and they still have only one out. Ethan Pittsford, the catcher, will bat now. First pitch to him is a ball. Daleville threatening to bat for the team cycle in the first inning. They've had a triple, a homer, and a single. Swing and a miss. Todd threw the gas right by him. 1-1 the count. Pittsford ready. So is Todd. Fastball right at me. You missed me, guys. If this fence ever fails, I'm a dead man. I will have a great look at that with my video clip later. You're going to see what it's like to call a game at Daleville High School. Another one fouled straight back. They're trying to get you. Great crowd on hand. Bleachers brought in today on the outfield side of each diamond, down past the dugouts, and they're full, and chairs and lots of people everywhere. Smash into right field, base hit. A clean smash. Lined into right field by Ethan Pittsford. And it's been a hitting display in the first inning by Daleville. They are humming.
Number 24, Derek Lawrence.
That brings in Evan Etchison.
For Evan Pittsford at first base. Ethan Pittsford.
Derek Lawrence will pinch run, courtesy run technically, for Pittsford, the catcher, who will re-enter. And just that fast, a visit to the mound by Zach Tanner, the Wes-Del assistant coach. Zach Todd hasn't pitched that badly. He's just gotten smacked around the yard by a good hitting team. You're the defending 1A state champion.
Sectional 2A score.
Here's a score update coming.
From the lapel sectional, Wapahani defeated Monroe Central 4-3.
Well, how do you like that? 4-3. Wapahani beats Monroe Central. The revenge game and the one that means the most. That means Yorktown and Wapahani will be sectional champions, our sectional champions, and one of these teams will join them. So 3 Delaware County teams are going to win sectional titles in 2019. Not bad. Congratulations to the Tigers and to the Raiders. Sounds like it was a humdinger of a baseball game. What else would you expect? Monroe Central's a quality team in the top 10 of the final poll. So was Wapahani. Back to action. First pitch comes home to Etchison. It's a strike on a breaking ball. Etchison, the team co-leader in home runs with 2. Here's the pitch to him. He slaps a breaking ball back out of play. Quickly 0-2. Etchison pitched what I would call his best game of his career earlier today. 16 strikeouts, complete game. He was masterful. Throw to first, runner back. And in a career where you've won about 25 games now, I can't think of one where he pitched better than he did earlier today. It was spectacular. If you were here at the park, you know what I'm talking about. Runner going, swung on, fouled a mile down the left field line, but way foul. That's out on Bronco Drive. It bounces 30 feet in the air after landing on the pavement. When you live this close to the park, across the street, you better have good insurance. Here comes the pitch. In the air, back out of play. It's a farmer's commercial waiting to happen. We've covered that. Baseball in your dining room table? We've covered that. Throw to first, runner back. I did a little Google work the other day, and the house out in left center field, it's 400 feet from the plate to the garage door. Todd ready, set at the belt. Fastball outside of ball. Runner going, throw down. It's through the legs of the shortstop. They wouldn't have gotten him anyway, and Lawrence can't move any farther, so it's a straight stolen base for Lawrence, the senior. Count to Etchison is now 1-2. Triple, single, strikeout, walk, home run, single so far by the Daleville batters. Todd has his work cut out for him in a 4-0 hole. Curved him high and tight, missed. 2-2. Our broadcast plans are to follow one of the 3 champions next weekend. We're not sure who it'll be just yet. Fastball in the dirt. Great backhand dig by the catcher, May. Can't do it better than that. Count runs full. Good catchers will save your life dozens of times every season. Swung on. Popped up. In play. Down the right field line. Just in foul ground. The first baseman backs up and takes it as Wiley makes a nice play on it. Etchison ticked at himself. That's 2 down.
Riley makes the catch. 2 outs.
That leaves it up to Jimmy Bowen.
Right fielder, number 4, Jimmy Bowen.
Bowen, a left-handed hitter, playing right field. He takes high, ball 1. Daleville wearing the home whites. These are their brand new uniforms. Black lettering, gold trim. Low and in, ball 2. Four runs in the bank already in the first for Daleville. Here comes the pitch. Grounded softly by the mound on the right side. Tough chance. Here's the throw to first. They got him on a bang-bang play for the final out of the inning. 4-3 on the put out, and that'll do it for Daleville here in the bottom of the first inning. 4 runs, 4 hits, an error, left on base, 1 man. We're through an inning complete at Daleville, and it's the Broncos out in front already, 4-0 over Wes-Del on Beaver Media and the Doco Preps channel.
A 50-50 ball. An elbow to the ribs. A sudden flash of tempers. In sports, anything can happen in the heat of the moment. The Indiana High School Athletic Association reminds you that when cooler heads prevail, everybody wins. When the game heats up, will you keep your cool? This message brought to you by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the high schools in your community.
The world of high school sports is filled with athletes who possess the eye of the tiger and whose focus and determination enables them to soar like eagles. But the games themselves can't be played without a few zebras. Becoming an IHSAA official is a great way to be part of the action and to support Indiana's healthy tradition of high school athletics. Visit IHSAA.org and get in the game. This message brought to you by the IHSAA and the high schools in your community.
Welcome back to the ballpark. We move to the second inning with Daleville out in front of Wes-Del 4-0 here in the championship game in Sectional 55. As you heard earlier, both Wapahani in 2A and Yorktown in 3A have won sectional titles in early games today that were 1 o'clock games.
Number 21, Brandon Wiley.
One of these two teams will add to the hat trick. Bottom third of the order here for Wes-Del in the second inning. Brandon Wiley to lead things off against Caden Gothrop. He takes a strike. Gothrop got in trouble in the first. Wes-Del loaded the bags but couldn't get a run home. Gothrop winds. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Change up outside to even the count. 1-1. Sky now starting to get a little darker and a little more threatening southwest of the stadium. Stay away. Here's the 1-1. Fouled right back.
Come on, Brandon, go. Bring it out. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 the count. Alex Light waiting on deck. Harrison Pittsford follows him in the Warrior batting order. Here's the 1-2. Fouled back out of play. Been doing this a long time. I have the preemptive tarping ready to go. The minute the gully washer gets here, if it does. Let's hope it does not.
Wiley
Strike 3.
1 out the inning.
Come on, Alex, we need to run.
Left fielder, number 5, Alex Light.
Alex Light, the batter. 2 strikeouts in a row by Gothrop, who winds and fires. Strike. Hopefully we'll avoid the rain And in today's world, even if it doesn't rain, if you see lightning, we're down for a half an hour or more. Swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2. The day they invent waterproof baseball diamonds, we're all going to be better off. Here's the pitch. They're called domes. High ball. 1-2 the count. I've always told people if I win a big lottery jackpot, I will artificial turf a diamond in this county. We don't need any more rainouts when they're avoidable. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Struck him out looking.
Light called out on strikes. 2 outs in the inning.
Come on, let's go!
2 down. Strikeout number 4.
Right fielder number 7, Harrison Pittsford.
3 Ks in a row.
Hey, let's go! Hit the ball!
The 9-hole hitter, Harrison Pittsford, who plays position 9 in right field. Trying to get something started here in the Wes-Del 2nd inning. Gothrop winds. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. If you're the coaching staff, you keep your eye on the sky. You say, let's get 10 runs. Let's get out of here early. Let's beat the weather. That's all the script says. Doesn't always go that way. The windup in the pitch. Fastball away, 2-0. And all kidding aside, lightning is extremely dangerous. That's why they stop games the second they see it the first time. I want these fans and players and coaches to be safe. There's a strike. Pittsford taking to make it 2-1. As an ex-weatherman, I can tell you they're nothing to play with. I've been in cars hit by lightning twice. You don't want to get hit by lightning outside a car. 2-1 delivery from Gothrop. Downstairs as Pittsford showed bunt, and it's 3-1. Wiley and Light have struck out here in the 2nd inning. 3 Ks in a row by Gothrop, but he's behind. Harrison Pittsford, 3-1. Take is probably on here. Here's the pitch. He does take, and it's ball 4.
Pittsford, yes.
That rolls over the top of the order. Second walk
Catcher
by
number 2,
Gothrop.
Jared May.
That brings in the leadoff man, Jared May. So the first 9 batters have had 4 strikeouts and 2 walks. And a hit by pitch. So Caden's been a little inconsistent here for Daleville. Man on, 2 down. They got him leaning, and they would have had him picked off, but the throw was dropped over there. It looked like Etchison reached down to tag him and hit his batter's helmet, the runners, and it knocked the ball out of the web of his first baseman's mitt. But he was caught leaning and dead to rights. He really caught a break down at first base. Pittsford gets second life. Let's see if they take advantage of it. Gothrop looks in. Sign from Ethan Pittsford. Pitch is a fastball and a strike. May is 0 for 1. He struck out swinging to open the game. Trying to move his teammate down at first base with 2 away. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air. Out into shallow right field. Smith going out. Coming in is Bowen, and he's got it for the final out. That'll do it for Wes-Del. Here in their half of the 2nd inning, they post bagels in the 1st and the 2nd, and they leave a man on base. We're through an inning and a half in Daleville. It's the Broncos for the Warriors, nothing on Beaver Media and the Doco Preps channel.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. There's just one place where a team is more than a group of individual agendas. It's a catalyst for demonstrating the potential of the collaborative spirit. There's just one place where players, coaches, and fans experience the exhilaration that happens when an entire community rallies behind the school team. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. In addition, high school sports help young people in Indiana develop the discipline and confidence they need to be leaders in life, even as they unite communities like nothing else. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to the ball game. We move to the bottom of the second inning, a 4-0 score with Daleville out in front of Wes-Del. Broncos have taken advantage of their opportunities. The Warriors have not. Warriors have left 4 men on base already, including the bags loaded in the first. And Zach Todd going to work for the second time here in this game, the second inning of work for him. He had a 37-pitch marathon inning in the first. And the sky again to our southwest, starting to show signs of perhaps rain coming in to this part of the state. In the last hour, we've had a considerable increase in the overcast, and the sky is turning that shade of you-know-what. We'll see what happens. 9-1-2 for Daleville. Aiden Wilson to lead off. I'm starting to feel the first light mist. That's not a good sign. We'll be ready, though, no matter what happens. Wilson, then Josh Price and Max Stecker. Todd ready. Fastball beauty on the outside corner for a strike. When you watch MASH and they have an episode where they bug out, that's kind of what you have to do when you're broadcasting in the rain. The next pitch is wide, and I mean wide. 2-1 the count. Todd's windup. His pitch is upstairs to make it 3-1. Daleville does not have lights, so if you had to have a delay but not a cancellation, you could probably restart after 6 and still get it in. Here's a tapper foul. Especially if it happened relatively soon. We're in inning number 2. You'd have to play at least 3 more if you could get a 10-run rule game in. And they were talking yesterday about the Indy 500. How quickly can you restart and still get the race? There's a check swing foul of the screen. And without lights, you're probably looking at maybe playing until 8:30 or 9 o'clock tonight with the cloud cover. Sunset is after 9, but it'll be dark. Next one popped up, fouled back out of play. Madison County is under a severe thunderstorm warning. That is not a good sign. Another one. We probably are going to be suspending the game here fairly shortly. There's ball 4.
Wilson walks.
Raindrops have now started to fall. Haven't seen any lightning
Center fielder number
yet.
3, Josh Price.
Light rain now falling here in Daleville.
There's just one place where
Josh Price, the batter, he takes outside for ball 1. Price trying to move Aiden Wilson, the runner, down at first base. He shows bunt, bunts it out between the plate and the mound. Todd down to throw on to first. Sacrifice.
Price is out.
1-3 for the first out.
Wilson advances to second base.
That moves Aiden Wilson down to second base. Brings up Max Stecker.
Shortstop number 10, Max Stecker.
Stecker takes ball one. Stecker scored in the first after singling. Here comes Todd's pitch. It's outside. Another good stop by May back behind the plate. 2-0. The other thing this rain does is play havoc with your old-fashioned paper score sheet. Fastball misses away. The count is 3-0. Ball four in the dirt. Stecker with a base on balls.
Pitcher number 17, Caden Gothrop.
2 men on now for Caden Gothrop with 1 away. Chance to help his own cause here. Takes the ball. Gothrop trying to help his own cause here with a 4-0 lead already. He dances over an inside fastball. 2-0 the count. You can actually hear the raindrops hitting the microphone now. There's a breaking ball taken high and tight. 3-0. And we'll see how long they play in this light rain for now, but not for long probably. Here's the pitch. A strike. Gothrop show bunt was taking all the way. If we suspend play, we'll get out of here briefly. High fly ball, straightaway center field. That sends him back. Is it going to get out? No, it's caught just short of the fence. Runner's tag. Runner at third now as the other runner retreats back to first. That's 2 down.
Wilson advances to third after the tag.
Wilson advanced all the way to third base. Stecker held it first. Runners on the corners.
Second baseman number 14, Peyton
2
Smith.
down for Peyton Smith, who walked and scored on a Jared Waltermeyer home run. We just had a bolt of lightning, and we're going to suspend play.
Timeout. We are out for 30 minutes.
It's going to be at least a half hour, and they're suspending the game and moving the players off the field, and that means they're going to move us as well. So here's what I was saying a moment ago. Follow my Twitter feed. Go to twitter.com, Delco Preps. I will post updated information there about resuming the game if we get it done today. So we'll suspend play with 2 outs, bottom of the second inning. Daleville out in front, 4-0. I'm Brian Beaver. Check me on Twitter in about half an hour. Until then, so long, everybody.